The fact that I was retrenched before, that was an eye-opener for me to say, no, I can't survive on one source of income because your permanent job is not really permanent. My name is Shibu Pheega, born and bred in Limpopo in the place called Shibu Park, and I am 32 years old. I lost my mom, that's about 5 years ago. So I lost my mom at a very young age. That was also something that, kept me going in terms of being able to hustle for myself and make sure that I provide for my daughter and for my little sister because she was my only hope. Yeah, so those are the things that made me strong and to be the person who I am today. I moved to Joburg back in 2014. I studied IT at Valtech. And after that, you know how our economy is, struggled to find the job that I studied for. And then I worked for some other company for quite some time. That's where I got retrenched. Honestly, I never thought it would happen to me. Yeah, so that's one thing that really, really opened my eyes to say, you can never survive on one source of income. And having to go and borrow money, it's just something else because now when you get paid, you must replace that skoloto with another skoloto, then it's a problem. There's no movement in your life, there's no progress. It's like you're just working to pay, to replace that skoloto and pay the interest. My mother was a hustler. My mother was a very strong person, and she used to tell me that one day I'll be normal, and you gotta have to start now to be able to look after yourself and know how to provide for yourself, become self-independent because people come and go. So that's what she taught me. She taught me to be able to stand on my own without having to depend on anyone. You need to stand for yourself. You need to do things for yourself because no one is coming to save you. That's what I learned from her. So came across Fiona Tabeto on TikTok.
The breadwinners, here is an extra income plan.
And I joined same day. I never wasted time. And ever since then, I've been doing DuePoint. Compared to last year, my stress level has dropped a lot in terms of finances. For now, I just stress about losing weight and other stuff, but not money, honestly, because of DuePoint. And coming home to a beautiful place, it makes me happy, honestly. Having to see my little one, my daughter, having that big smile on her face and coming back to a home full of love and full of warmth, safety and everything. So that really makes me happy, and I'm really grateful to have all these things. Finally, now I've got a car that I wanted that is reliable, because the last one that I had, it was hectic. It would get stuck anywhere, and I would just struggle a lot in terms of fixing it. So I just felt like I was spending a lot of money on it. So I decided to sell it, and I knew that through DuePoint I was definitely going to achieve that car. So I'm very grateful. Honestly, a lot has changed in my life. A lot has changed ever since DuePoint. My daughter, this one, she's just a little lovely girl, and she's very supportive in terms of what I do with DuePoint. I mean, she even know how to navigate through the app because she understands that DuePoint is actually our bread and butter. And she could even tell me that, mama, ever since you joined this business, a lot has changed. I mean, I can even get everything that I want. And guess what? Last year I was struggling a little bit in terms of paying her fees, with the 9-to-5 job. And there was just a lot of things that I needed to pay, But ever since I joined DuePoint, guess what? This year I finished paying her school fees. I think it was September. I was making the last payment, and already I paid the registration fee for next year. So ever since DuePoint, I don't live from hand to mouth. I don't struggle when it comes to my daughter. I make sure that I provide for her. Anything that she wants, I provide. Yeah, I mean, that's the type of asset we're building with DuePoint. If she wants to venture in a certain business or she just wants to focus on DuePoint, then that's also okay. But I don't want her to go through what I went through. I went through a lot in terms of jobs, and you would get paid today, tomorrow you're broke, you didn't even cover all your bills. So it's been hectic. I don't want her to go through that, honestly. It makes me feel so great. I don't want to lie. I sleep peacefully at night knowing that, I've got DuePoint, and 17th of every month, we are good. This is just the beginning. So 5 years from now, I would want to have that house that I always wanted to have. And by that time, I will be wealthy. Now I can survive, but I'm not where I'm supposed to be or where I want to be. But 5 years from now, definitely I'll be very far with DuePoint.